Hello friends, welcome to the 30 days of praying together the Psalms. David keys to victory for his own life. This is your pastor, Yeti. Day 18. Servanthood, a love song and delight. A psalm of David, the servant of the Lord. He sang this song to the Lord on the day that the Lord rescued him from all his enemies and from Saul. He sang, I love you, Lord. You are my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my Savior. My God is my rock, in whom I find protection. He is my shield, the power that saves me, and my place for safety. He rescued me because he delights in me. Psalm 18, verses 1 and 2, and verse 19. Have you ever asked the question, what does it look like for you to answer our cries, Lord? Do you personally answer every prayer or send out your angels? If you have ever asked yourself these questions, this is your psalm. David writes in detail what it looks like when our tiny prayers arises to God and then God's response back. He reveals to us how God comes down to us. He is a God of attention. He shows us what God looks like and how God feels when He comes for our rescue. The whole deliverance is written line by line in Psalm 18, the verses 4 to 19. He wrote it down for our benefit so we could see the actions of God at the sounds of our cries. Fast forward to Psalm 18, where David writes of his great thankfulness to God for all of God's mighty rescues in his life. David does what every great writer does. He pulls out his pen to describe the cry that reaches God's ear. It is as if he could see his cry arises and land in the heart of God. Then he writes a detailed account of what God does when He answers. And I believe this is the same way God responds to us and answers our cry. Maybe we could say Psalm 18 is a written account of our God, seated on the throne, hearing our cries, and then He comes down to our rescue, filled with a righteous anger for His beloved ones. He comes as the great deliverer, and this psalm actually be an incredible movie or art series. If you are an artist, please paint this chapter. This psalm is virtually the same as the psalm sung by David at the very end of his life, as recorded in 2 Samuel 22. It is like that David composed this song as a younger man. Yet in this old age, David could look back with great gratitude and sing this song again, looking at his whole life.